Imagine flying around the planet, crossing continents, oceans, deserts, and mountains without ever stopping to refuel. No roaring jet engines, no plumes of exhaust, just the gentle hum of electric motors and the endless power of the sun above you. This isn't just a dream, it's a technological revolution that's already happened. Now picture doing all of that without a single drop of fuel. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? A world where planes glide silently across the sky, powered only by clean, renewable energy. But this is no fantasy. This is the story of Solar Impulse 2. Solar Impulse 2 is a $200 million experimental aircraft that made history by flying around the world using nothing but sunlight. It's a feat that pushed the boundaries of what we thought was possible in aviation and renewable energy. But to truly appreciate this achievement, let's dive into how this incredible plane was designed, built, and flown. Solar Impulse 2 isn't your typical aircraft. It looks more like a giant dragonfly than a commercial jet. Its design is unlike anything you'll see at your local airport. The plane's creators, Swiss pioneers Bertrand Piccard and Andre Borschberg, knew they had to rethink every aspect of flight to make solar-powered aviation possible. Its wingspan is massive, 236 feet from tip to tip. That's even wider than a Boeing 747, one of the largest passenger jets in the world. But here's the wild part. Despite its size, Solar Impulse 2 weighs about as much as your average family SUV, just over 5,000 pounds. That's lighter than some cars on the road today. This extreme wingspan was necessary to maximize the surface area for solar cells and to provide enough lift for such a lightweight structure. This incredible lightness is thanks to a super strong carbon fiber frame, engineered to be both tough and featherweight. The entire structure was meticulously designed to minimize weight. Every bolt, every panel, every wire was scrutinized. And then there's the real magic. 17,248 individual solar cells laid out across its wings and tail. These cells are the lifeblood of the plane, capturing sunlight and turning it into pure, clean electricity. Each cell is just 135 microns thick, about the width of a human hair. Yet together, they generate up to 66 kilowatts of power at peak sunlight. During the day, those solar cells soak up energy from the sun, charging up 4 high-capacity lithium polymer batteries. These batteries are like the plane's secret weapon, storing enough power to keep it flying through the night, long after the sun is set. Each battery weighs about 633 pounds, making up more than a quarter of the plane's total weight. It's a delicate balance, harvesting enough energy by day to survive the darkness while keeping the plane light enough to stay aloft. But here's where the story gets truly wild. In March 2015, 2 visionary pilots, Bertrand Piccard and Andre Borschberg, set out to do the unthinkable: fly this solar-powered plane all the way around the world. No backup engines, no pit stops for fuel, and no safety net, just the power of the sun, a dream, and a whole lot of courage. The mission was called the Solar Impulse Around the World Project, and it was years in the making. There were no backup engines humming in the background, no tanker planes waiting to refuel them mid-air. Every mile was powered by clean, silent energy from the sun. The mission was as much about proving what's possible as it was about breaking records. The pilots wanted to inspire the world to rethink energy and transportation. The most challenging leg of the journey? Crossing the vast, unforgiving Pacific Ocean from Japan to Hawaii. This stretch was over 5,000 miles of open water, with nowhere to land in case of trouble. It was a true test of both man and machine. The flight required careful planning to ensure the batteries were fully charged before nightfall, and the pilots had to navigate unpredictable weather patterns and avoid storms. Solo pilot Andre Borschberg took the controls for this epic flight. He spent nearly 5 days, 118 hours, in a cockpit barely bigger than a phone booth. The cockpit was unpressurized and unheated, exposing the pilot to extreme temperatures ranging from minus 40 degrees Celsius at night to over 40 degrees Celsius in the day. Imagine being alone high above the ocean, with only the whir of electric motors and the endless blue below you. He could only take quick 20-minute naps using meditation and yoga techniques to stay alert. The autopilot system, called the virtual co-pilot, helped keep the plane stable during these short rests. All the while, he had to dodge storms, carefully monitor the batteries, and make split-second decisions that could mean the difference between success and disaster. The pressure was intense. One wrong move, and the mission could be over. That flight shattered the world record for the longest solo flight in aviation history. It was a superhuman feat of endurance, focus, and trust in technology. but it was just one chapter in an even bigger adventure. In total, Solar Impulse 2 set 19 official aviation records, including the first round-the-world solar flight and the longest distance flown by a solar-powered aircraft. And the journey wasn't smooth sailing. The team faced wild storms, unpredictable weather, and technical glitches that threatened to end the mission at any moment. At one point, overheating batteries forced them to ground the plane for months of repairs. The batteries had overheated during the Pacific crossing, requiring a complete redesign of the cooling system. Every leg of the trip brought new challenges and risks, from sandstorms in the Middle East to airspace restrictions over China and the United States. But with patience, teamwork, and some serious guts, the pilots and their support crew overcame every obstacle. The ground team, made up of over 100 engineers, meteorologists, and logistics experts, worked around the clock to support the mission. They pushed through exhaustion, uncertainty, and setbacks, driven by a vision of a cleaner, more sustainable future. After 26,098 miles, 17 stops on 5 continents, and more than 500 hours in the air, Solar Impulse 2 finally touched down in Abu Dhabi. The impossible had become reality. A solar-powered plane had circled the globe, powered only by the sun. The journey took over 16 months, with stops in Oman, India, Myanmar, China, Japan, the United States, Spain, and Egypt. This flight wasn't just a world record, it was living, flying proof that clean energy can achieve the extraordinary. It showed the world that innovation and determination can break through the limits of what we think is possible. The Solar Impulse project inspired new research into lightweight materials, battery technology, and renewable energy systems for aviation and beyond. If we can fly around the world on sunlight, just imagine what else clean energy can do. It's not just about planes, it's about homes, cities, and entire countries powered by innovation, not pollution. The Solar Impulse 2 is a symbol of hope for a cleaner, brighter future. The project's legacy continues through the Solar Impulse Foundation, which promotes efficient solutions for a sustainable world. Picture a world where our homes, our cars, even our industries run on clean, renewable power, where the air is cleaner, the skies are quieter, and our planet is healthier for generations to come. That's the promise of innovation like Solar Impulse 2. The technologies developed for this project are already influencing electric aviation, solar energy, and energy storage systems worldwide. So next time someone says something is impossible, remember the story of Solar Impulse 2. Remember the team that dared to dream, and the plane that proved the sky isn't the limit, it's just the beginning. The Solar Impulse 2 is a testament to what can be achieved when science, engineering, and vision come together for a common goal. The sky isn't the limit anymore, it's just the beginning. The future of flight, and maybe even the future of our planet, is wide open. As new generations of solar and electric aircraft take to the skies, the dream of sustainable aviation is becoming a reality. Want the full story? Hit the link in the description, and join us as we explore the next big leap in clean energy and aviation. See you in the skies. And remember, with enough innovation and determination, even the sun isn't the limit.